Hello, good people. Hello, hello, hello. It's Samuel here. So let's get into the video. So it won't take too long today. So I was on my search engine and up pops this article that Lizzo is uh, being a brand ambassador for some sort of shapewear. And to advertise this shapewear, or to promote this shapewear, she had a photograph of herself entering a private jet. And what she was wearing is some tights with the entire bottom out. I guess that was part of the shapewear line. So you see the tights, you see this bottom. Okay, just complete bottom. And article after article after article after article after article of her with this photo. She's entering this private jet, you know, showing, the full moon. At the same time, uh, what was entering my YouTube feed was people saying, Hassan broke down again. Hassan broke down again, and he had another online breakdown, and people were clowning him. Say, okay, every other day you're posing with a hatchet, you know, telling people that you're a street bro, and every street code that I can think of, doing that would be considered weak. Having a breakdown and then filming it on camera. And both Hassan and Lizzo have this behavior of kind of routinely filming themselves in the worst possible light, like personally humiliating themselves. And in the case of Lizzo, she didn't just fall from the sky. She knows what we consider, out of the norm or embarrassing, and she may act like she don't care, or she may normalize it or attempt to normalize it. But at the end of the day, you live in a society. You're African American. For many people that you're humiliating yourself. Same with Hassan. You claim to be the street bro, but routinely you humiliate yourself. You're feeling fragile. And instead of taking a day off, a few days off to get yourself together, do some self care, he's a lot better off than many African Americans. He gets to work at home. Imagine all the African Americans, imagine all the people who had to go out during the pandemic, people who had to risk their life because they couldn't work. So he's blessed to work at home. He could have taken a few days off, and if he's feeling fragile, to compose himself. All right. So you feel that that you're on the edge, and then there's a part of your brain saying, you know what, this will get me some views if I do the breakdown on camera. Now he's done that. He's had several collapse collapses on film, and he still there's a part of his brain say, I'm collapsing. You're collapsing, and at the same time, there's a part of your brain saying, oh, this would be good television. That's not helping. What Lizzo and Hassan Campbell is doing is not helping. So in the same day, you had what's going on in New York, but you had two people kind of a self-imposed humiliation ritual. People talk about the humiliation ritual of prominent people, especially blacks. Okay, this is someone where you're imposing your own humiliation ritual on yourself to further yourself. All right. Lizzo knew that if she humiliated herself, everyone will be watching, everyone will be talking, and she'll move units. I'm sure the shapewear sold a lot. It's gonna sell a lot. She's willing to debase herself. And all that nonsense about, oh, I'm trying to change the phase of heavy women. No, she knows she's debasing herself. The same way Hassan Campbell knows he is embarrassing himself. All right. But they now have understood the assignment. Black self humiliation sells is a way to prosper yourself. If you're willing to humiliate yourself, there's a market for that, especially if you're black. If you're willing to kind of bring yourself low, there's a market for that. And whatever your project is will prosper because you're willing to embarrass and humiliate yourself. Uh, it's not healthy for either of them. But as far as prospering or pushing whatever their project is, Hassan wanted us to check back in. What do I mean by that? Many of us are subscribed to him, but he's hard to take continuously. He's hard to take. You go in, you check in, you see a few videos, you check out for a few months, and then he has to do something to say, "Hey, you haven't checked in with me for a while." Okay, I'm feeling fragile. I should just do some self care, but let me just have my breakdown here. And I know all my people. Okay, people are gonna make fun of me. Say, "What type of street guy are you?" But then people will hear about it and say, "Okay, I haven't checked in on Hassan." So now all his subscribers who kind of every now and then have to kind of get away from him. All right, has to check back in and see what's going on with him, and then that will stimulate the algorithm, and you start getting more Hassan videos, and for a while you'll start watching Hassan until you say, "You know what? It's too much. The hatchet and all, it's too much. I can't do all that." And by the time you get away from him for a while, he's gonna do something else, and then other YouTubers will say, Hassan had another breakdown. Like, that's not healthy. I mean, it may be making him semi-rich, and Lizzo's same behavior of, I'm going to humiliate myself, to push these brands and push this product, but at the end of the day, it's not healthy for them. Okay, it may be good for some profitability, but it's not good for their health or for their life. Long term, long life is not good. That's my video for today. Thank you. All you new people who subscribe, thank you very much. Those who didn't, please consider subscribing. I'll talk to you maybe tomorrow. Take care.